Time for Footitis, sponsored by boatbuys.ca, 10,000 boats online.
The province of Quebec has a long history of boat building based on companies such as Thundercraft, Cataract, and Doral. Now, the 1990s were quite hard on the industry, and Cataract had to take over Thundercraft and eventually Doral for a brief period. While Doral continues on, they did retire the Thundercraft name a few years ago, but one of the models that made Thundercraft popular can be readily found on the used boat market. This week's Footitis subject, a 1989 Thundercraft Magnum 290.
The 290 is still an attractive cruiser 20 years after it was built. From the one-piece molded deck and pulpit to the well-proportioned raider arch, the design of this boat has aged well. Every good design does have a few flaws, and this boat's owner named the narrow swim platform as an issue. The boat shows very well, an obvious sign that it has been taken care of, and the new canvas certainly helps. The two-level cockpit is quite large for a 29-foot boat, and to create more space, the transom seat tucks neatly away. The owner cited the cockpit storage as a real plus, with lockers in the companion seating and in both gunnels, along with the starboard side shower. A nice extra at the helm of this 290 is the power seat that swivels and looks great with the new upholstery. The helm layout is traditional 1980s with full instrumentation, but all electronics including the VHF must be surface mounted. Access to the engine compartment is through twin hatches. Our test boat had the perfect power for a small express. Twin Mercruiser 4.3-liter LXs with Alpha 1 drives. Nevertheless, even with the small V6s, the engine compartment is a bit tight. Getting to the foredeck is a bit difficult without a walk-through windshield, but once forward, the deck is flat and has solid stainless rails. Another dislike the owner listed was the hawser pipe access to a small and shallow anchor locker.
If you're shopping for a used 29 or 30-foot boat, or for that matter, a new boat, you really have to plan out what your use is going to be. Is it for weekends or is it for extended cruising? Because it is amazing all the different layouts and capacities for sleeping and dining that you'll find in a 29 or 30-foot boat. Now, that's one of the things that made this 290 Thundercraft quite popular, is this layout down below.
Forward you will find a good-sized V-berth with great ventilation and lighting, along with plenty of storage. The recently upholstered dinette is quite comfortable and adds to the sleeping capacity. The mid-cabin functions as both a lounge and a berth for two, with plenty of ventilation from the two ports and sliding window. The galley is clean and bright, with reasonable storage. The head is a good size and all fiberglass for easy cleaning. Underway, the Thundercraft had no hidden bad habits. The 290 accelerates well and sets up into the turns without trim adjustments at cruise speeds, with a solid feel even in wakes and chop.
Now, it goes without saying, before you buy any used boat, you should do an on-water test, not only to check out the mechanicals and make sure everything's working, but also to find out if the characteristics and handling of the boat are something you're going to be happy with. Now, the 290 Magnum, it's a great running boat. It's very light on the steering and light on the touch. It takes very little tab to correct the boat in the wind or for its load, so you know it's got a really good hull underneath it. And the performance is good as well. The V6s from Mercruiser powered this boat quite well. So if you're looking for a good used buy, a Thundercraft 290 provides a lot of space, and there's an awful lot of them out there on the internet. So check out boatbuys.ca and find yourself a 290 Thundercraft.